So we've been back in New Orleans for a few days now, and it's been pretty great so far. I'm just exploring Audubon Park a little bit this afternoon. It's definitely a lot nicer today than it was the last time that we were here a couple months ago. It's a winter wonderland here in New Orleans this morning. So we decided to go for a little walk here in Audubon Park, and it was probably the worst decision that we've ever made. That wedding ended up being a ton of fun. Definitely worth making the 10+ hour drive across the state of Florida to get back here. Got the chance to see some friends who I hadn't seen in a while, some of them for almost a year, who were in from out of town. I also got the opportunity to shoot video at the wedding as well, so I was able to shoot some parts of the ceremony and then also the reception. It was just a beautiful day, and I really enjoyed taking the time to shoot video and put it together in like a cinematic highlight reel for my friends. I think that's something I want to start doing professionally for the long term, so needless to say, I'll probably be looking for some wedding gigs while I'm here in New Orleans for the next couple months. So I wanted to go over some of the goals that we had set before leaving New Orleans like a month and a half ago and see if we actually accomplished any of them on the trip over to Florida. I think that the first one was, number one, I want to try to eat out a little bit less and try to cook a little bit more. I'm not really sure if I actually accomplished that one. I cooked a couple of times, I think maybe 3 total nights, and then I get leftovers from that, so maybe that makes for like 7 nights of eating my own home-cooked food. I also had subscribers cook for me a couple of times. Dennis made a meatloaf the first night that we met up, and got to cook out with Jenny and Ryan one day as well, so I guess those count for meals. But overall, I say I definitely ate out more frequently than I ate cooked meals, so I probably failed at this one.
They say that age kills the fire inside of a man, that he hears death coming, he opens the door and says, "Come in, give me rest." That is a fact of life.
I think number 2 was trying to camp out more frequently and not spend as many nights urban camping in like parking lots or on the street and whatnot. And I probably failed at that one too, but partially it wasn't really my fault. It was pretty difficult to find camping over in Florida, you know. There were a lot of free campsites listed in the Ocala National Forest and throughout the state, but a lot of them required you to get these free permits ahead of time. And I'm not very good at planning. Like, I just kind of like to make things happen a day or two in advance. So when I have to contact some office, you know, 2 weeks in advance to try to reserve a campsite for free for one night and get the key to unlock the gate and everything, that kind of would have been a pain in the butt. So, and also a lot of the campsites that said that they were still active weren't actually active because of the hurricane. It was more difficult to find free camping than I thought it would be. That being said, the couple of sites that I did find were really awesome. Definitely enjoyed them, and I'll definitely try to go back if I'm ever in Florida again. Number 3, by the way, these really aren't in any particular order. I'm just randomly naming numbers because number 3 here should probably be number 1. It's to surf as much as I can while I'm in Florida, and that one we definitely succeeded on. I got to surf a bunch. There was a really great swell, a great nor'easter that came through. I didn't find the perfect place to surf. It probably would have been smarter had I gone a little bit further south. It would have been a little bit better, but that being said, it was still all time and a swell that I'm going to remember for a very long time. It was really awesome.
I got enough fight in me to devour the world. So I fight.
Number 4 was a little bit of a joke. It was to try to go to Disney World. I didn't get the chance to do that, but I did get a comp ticket to go there. I met up with a subscriber who also works there. Thanks again to Tommy. And it doesn't expire, so I will get the chance to use it at some point in the future. I'm looking forward to it. And number 5, the final goal on that little list. I really want to avoid interstates as much as I can. We definitely succeeded at that one. I did take interstates occasionally when I was in a hurry to get back a little bit, and also when I was in a hurry to get over there for some swell on the East Coast, but otherwise I pretty much avoided them entirely. I took a lot of back roads, got to see a lot of really rural parts of Florida, a lot of cows grazing next to palm trees, which I still can't get over how funny that is. It was really awesome. I got to see a lot of wildlife and everything. The whole thing, it was definitely worth avoiding the interstates and using the back roads. I also didn't pay a single toll the whole time that I was there. So we were like 2 of 4 on the goals that we set. The Disney one does not count, but either way, that's still 50%, which is like an F. We kind of failed, but it doesn't matter. It was an amazing trip either way. I can't thank y'all enough for your support along the way, especially those that I got to meet up with who showed me around beautiful parts of Florida that I would have never otherwise seen. I know a lot of folks wanted to meet up who I didn't even get a chance to get back with. I got a lot of emails and wasn't able to respond to all of them. Some of them I did respond to and just wasn't able to get back with you to set something up. I'm sorry about that. I get a little bit overwhelmed. It gets kind of crazy, especially when I'm in major cities like Orlando, and it was difficult to be able to fit everybody in. So next time I'm in the area though, send me an email again. We'll try to set something up and we'll hopefully be able to meet up. So the plan for the immediate future is to be hanging out here in New Orleans. In my opinion, April and October are some of the most beautiful months to be here weather-wise, especially like cooler temperatures at night, pretty comfortable during the day. Today is absolutely beautiful. That being said, hopefully my allergies don't kill me. I've been sneezing all day today, so that's been a problem, but otherwise I think it'll be okay to be here. I'm going to try to pursue some work with a couple of different clients, along with maybe picking up some wedding film gigs. I think that I would really enjoy doing that, so we'll see how it goes. I definitely need to try to focus on saving some money so that when we do hit the road again in May, I'll have a little bit to get me to where I'm going, out west more than likely, and to be able to travel around relatively indefinitely. So hopefully it'll work out. We'll see how it goes. I am going to still be producing videos though for the YouTube channel. Don't worry, I'll be sticking to a pretty regular schedule while I'm here and doing the best that I can. Thanks for watching, guys. Before ending the vlog, I have one new Patreon pledge to thank, Patrick Payne. Thank you so much for joining the Patreon team. Your support will keep this journey alive. I'll talk to y'all in the next video.